Yo, what is up, everyone? How we doing? How are we doing? What's up, Silver, my man? What's up, Kura? Appreciate that, my man. What's up, Ross? How you doing, my man? DZ's in the house. What's up, Shadow? What's up, Darnell? Oh, we got Lynx Cater in the house. How you guys doing? Yeah, Ethereum's over the 618. She's pushing a little bit here. DGen is popping off again, is it? Yeah, as long as we got Ethereum going up. Sitting pretty over the 618. Bullish cross on the MACD. Are we back? I didn't even look at Bitcoin today. What is Bitcoin doing? Oh yeah, we're back over 104. Yeah, if this weekly candle can stay above this 103.4. Yeah, it's only a matter of time, I think, until we get a nice burst to the upside. DGen. Yeah, I can't believe DGen is bullish now after all this time. Man, since back up here, we went down and we just did nothing forever. Yeah, it's getting stuck at the 0.5 at the moment. It's above the 382, so the price to beat is 82. And the price to hold over is 72. Yeah, a nice fat green monthly candle spawned in, and a weekly candle. Yeah, let's go. What's up, Slava, my man? How you doing today? What else is pumping? Oh yeah, Dog and Me's bullish too. Dog and Me and DGen are pumping. Yeah, I'd have to say Dog and Me here is headed for a higher high. So if it can break through 201 and 20127, yeah, she should move up about 65%. 202 and put in a higher high here. Yeah, I would have held it too, but I couldn't. But at least it's finally going up. Didn't you say you just need it back to a penny? Yeah, it's nice to see the markets moving like this. I finally got Ethereum moving. Is Jasmine still moving? Yeah, Jasmine is about to take off here. Damn, if I could, I'd put in a long position right now on Jasmine. She looks like she's about to spike up, just like DGen and some of these other coins. Oh yeah, she's gonna have a 40% spike before we know it. Damn, I just need like 50 to 100 bucks to put in a long. I know Jasmine's already pumping, but just here on the weekly, it just looks like it's about to just go. Oh yeah. Damn. What do we got? 12 people in here. Oh, that's nice. You made $200 on your Vine trade. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You're slowly doing what I want to do, just grinding that money up and snowballing it. Yeah, you're a busy man. You built 2 raised gardens, you mowed. Trading, cooking Italian meatballs, and planting onions. Not bad. Sounds like you got a good life, my man. Sold all your Doge and put it in Dog and Me. Way more potential. Yeah. Yeah, everything is going to go up faster than Dogecoin. Like we said yesterday, Doge may do a 3x soon, but it may take a while to do that 3x. What are we looking at? Degen. Oh, Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine's about to run out of here. It's not going to wait for me. My YouTube check doesn't come in till the 21st. Is there anything else that looks like Jasmine? Yeah, wasn't Vine on the bottom about the pump? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. We got stuck at the 382. Yeah, all these coins look good. They look good, but they're all getting stuck. But with Ethereum being bullish still, yeah, we may get our run. Even Myro had a nice, decent run from the bottom, from that 1 penny. Yeah, Myro's pushing too. Let's see. Do you look at Dex coins? Base for what? Base for everyone popped up 150% today. Really? What's up, David? What's up, Eldor? What's up, No Sleep? AMG's in the house. But yeah, everything's getting stuck. What did you say? Oh, base for everyone. Let me pull up Dex Screener. Yeah, there were some coins that were moving. So hopefully you guys are taking profit and making some money here. That's not it. I'm trying to find it. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Let me pull this up. I guess we looked at it on like the 4-hour time frame last time. All right, let me pull this up. Let me check the chat real quick. Yeah, pretty much everything's moving. But if it hasn't moved, it's probably going to move and get stuck. All right, let me bring up Dex Screener. Yeah, this is the right coin, I believe, because we already had the fib drawn. But it doesn't look too bad. She's up above the 786 final resistance before a new high. So as long as you stay above a penny, pretty much, this thing may take off to the new high at the 1272 at 5. So this thing may be getting ready to do another 280% move. Yeah, these are daily candles. Last time we looked at it, I guess was a couple weeks ago. Just came down, filled the gap, it looks like, and just took off. Yeah, did you buy this one? Did you buy the bottom? Oh man, people that bought down here or even down here, and they held. They're getting they're fixing to get a 20x. Jesus. All right, let me pull this back up. What's up, Isaac? How you doing, my man? Yeah, a lot of coins look like they want to pump. We'll look at shipping in a minute. We got David for 5. I appreciate that. If possible, Sato the dog. Number of X's and market cap needed for fourth of a penny. Sato. Yeah, where did we look at Sato at? What is a fourth of a penny? Sato to the moon. That's the Toshi's brother, huh? $3.5 million market cap. All right, let me pull it up. Where are we at? All right, we're looking at the right thing. Come on. All right, give me a moment. All right, let me bring up Sato. Let me check the chat really quick. I appreciate the 5. Damn, the chat's going too fast. What's up, Chaw, my man? All right, Sato. Damn, I don't even have that on the fib. Okay, let me bring it up. So Sato. So if this thing can run, it's sitting right on the 382 right now, if you can see that. Let me bring it full screen real quick. Ah, come on. But it's a low market cap, and it's apparently Toshi's brother, so I'd imagine this thing's probably going to shoot all the way up here. All the way to the top. Where's the top? Yeah, the top would be 201. What would the market cap be? I have no idea. What kind of X is that from here? Come on. What is that, 170X? Yeah, the top of the fib is 170X up to 201.17. So that's almost your target. Can it do that? So that would what? Make the market cap go up 170x? Is that how that works? Not sure if I'm doing this right. Oh. But what is it at? A 3 million market cap or a 5? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta scroll this thing down where you can't even see it. Would that put you at a 200 million market cap? Yeah, this is ridiculous. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Yeah, about a 500 million market cap, but what is it at now? Oh, a 3? I don't know. It's a big ask. 170x is a big ask. I would say at most this thing is probably going to hit about, it'll probably hit a 10 million market cap easily, 20 million. Maybe if you're lucky, 50 million. All right, where's my stupid button? Yeah, hold on. My phone is going crazy again. Every time I get on a stream, the phone starts to blow up. I don't know why. What's up, Mark? What's up, Birds? Yeah, DGen's still bullish and pumping. Yeah, any of these coins, if you get like Sato, if you get a 10x out of Sato, just get out. Don't worry about the market cap or anything like that. Just get out. If I was in Sato and I got a 5x, I'm out. Yeah, I don't even know what is Peanuts market cap at. You guys are asking about market caps today. Just have a plan and get out at a certain amount that you want of a coin and go to something else. All right, let me pull this back up. But ETH is pumping now, so a lot of these coins that have been curling up and sitting on bottoms are going to start moving now. Peanuts, a squirrel, and Solana, 444 million market cap at the moment. Yeah, honestly, on these coins, let me pull this back up. Just an example. Because that's not the way I think about it. And I don't want you guys holding coins and saying, I'm going to wait for my 100x and this market cap. Just on these gamble coins. I think all of these peanuts and whiffs and all this, they're probably going to hit 20x's. So if you get a 10 to 20x out of one of these coins, just get out and go to the next one that's not moving. What did you say? Yeah, I hate Deck Screener with a passion. Because then I always got to switch it back just to see the chat. So what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Yeah, the chat's flying and we only got 20 people in here. Mochi, Toby, and Ski Mask Kitten. If I could remember those. Let me pull them up and then I'll pull Deck Screener back. That way I can just punch them in. But yeah, if they list Mochi on Coinbase, then it's going to be a good play. If they list Sato on Coinbase, that would be really good. Did we ever look at Ski Mask Kitty? Mochi. All right, any other deck screener coins, just tell me now. I'm trying to get them up on the thing. Oh, Toby. And someone said, oh yeah, Peak. Best charters on Uniswap, Raft, ETH. Toby. That's a base coin. Oh, I guess we did look at it. Alright, I got him pulled up. What's up, Antonio? How you doing, my man? Alright, let me turn the music down so I can think. Alright, Kibshi. Yeah, I did an update on Kibshi. Kaibo Shib. Volume needs to get out of my way. Yeah, I mean, this chart is just grinding up. It's just grinding and grinding. Where do I want to draw this at on Kibshi? I guess we'll just go from the high to the low, see what it tells us. All right, we're sitting over the 786 here, so your support is 5027. Just put in a higher low, so that's a good positive. Next stop up for Kibshi. And that's a decent move. The new high up here is 3011 as a 24x from today. And it is making higher highs. It just put in a higher low. The chart's curled up. It's holding support. Short term on Kibchi. Let's see if she's getting stuck. Yeah, you're above the 236. So short term, as long as you're over 5043, the bottom is in. If it can break over 6.9, then it's bullish again. And then if it goes higher than that, yeah, the next stop would be a 60x up to 303. But yeah, as soon as people catch on that that's actually the first meme coin. Yeah, and if Sato is really Toshi's brother, then it'll have a decent run. But right now, you're holding bullish over the 382. As long as you're over 5079, next potential large target up would be about a 3.5x up to, what is that, 402. But it's a huge ask to even get close to a penny. But it is Sato, and it is doing nothing, going sideways. It's probably going to be a good play. It's a base coin. There's just so many coins out there. It's hard to keep up with them all. Mochi's another good play. Supposedly it was supposed to get listed on Coinbase. The chart's been going completely sideways here. So it hasn't done anything yet. It's over the 0.5. It is moving at the moment, so it's not looking bad. If it can break over 4026, then it should officially run up to a new high at some point. I already got it on there. I guess last time we looked at her, she was bearish still, but now she's bullish. So support is 2, needs to break 2.6, and then a new high on this one. Not a bad move. Could be loading up right now the way the market's looking. She could be about to 5.5x up to the 1272 at 301. Then Mochi. 307 would give you a 33x. A lot of these meme coins, I've seen them come all the way up to this 2 level for some reason. The 2 level on these, I guess, yeah, whatever, the deck screener coins, if they run hard, they usually hit the 2 for some reason. Alright, this gets me way behind on the chat when we look at these deck screener coins. All these gambles all over the place. Yeah, this one's curled up as well. Not a bad looking chart. It looks like the one we just looked at. What is that noise? Guess. Yeah, let's see what we see. Yeah, you're sitting above the 786 here, so your support is 3055. She's curled up. I mean, these coins, they just look like they're about to just take off. You got stuck at the 1272, came down, you held. So if this one's going to go for a higher high once again, then from where you are right now, if you hold over that level, yeah, another coin that's about to 5.5x all the way up to the 1414 at 2 zeros 4 pretty much. But when we look at Toby, a frog of base, they got a frog for everything. Frogs for everyone. The frogs and the dogs are going to make us all rich. Yeah, she's coming up to resistance at 7021. As long as you're over 7015, bottom is in. Put in a higher low. Doesn't look horrible. If people are going to pile into this coin, breakout would be over 7035, and then a new high would put you up at 6015. And do a 7.5x on this one. Alright, I gotta get back over to the chat. Let's see. Alright, what are we staring at? Myro. Oh yeah, someone said peak. Yeah, I try to cover you guys' coins, but when we get a bunch of, coins coming in, it takes a while. Peak. Yeah, Peak put the bottom in. She's over the 236 at 15.5. So as long as you're over 15.5, bottom is in. Got to break over the 382 at 21 to be bullish. But it's good to see the bottom is finally in on Peak. Yeah, so 15 up to about 16.5, and you're still bullish to try to push through 21. So she's moved up quite a bit since we looked at her. Peak, if Peak can stay alive and get bullish, break out over 34, a new high would put this thing up at about $1.35 and 7.5x from today. If you think it's going to hit $2 plus, that would be your 10x. We got an AMG for 5. I appreciate that. Thanks. I appreciate the 5, my man. Appreciate the support. You're tired. None of my coins are moving. Oh, that sucks. Turbo needs to wake up already. Yeah, these coins are slowly waking up. They're not looking bad. If your coin hasn't moved yet, just give it time. Like we said earlier, if Bitcoin's pushing a little bit again, the fact that Ethereum's pushing up, it's going to drag a whole bunch of coins up with it. So Ethereum's over the 618, it's looking bullish. If it can get over this 236 here and break back over the trend, maybe that's when your coin's going to move. When it gets back over 2800. 285, then we may really be back. Oh yeah, Turbo. Is Turbo holding or is it still getting stuck? Turbo's kind of following Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not really, it's moving a little bit, but it's, if you zoom out, it's not doing anything. But yeah, Turbo looks just like Jasmy right now. Yeah. If I had the funds, I would put a long position on Turbo and Jasmy because they ran up and they're doing this. We've seen some coins already do this, and they just took off with another large candle. Turbo may be getting ready to just blow through that green line here. She's trying to hold. She's trying to hold over the 618 here. If I could get that to stay where I want it. Yeah, that weekly candle's trying to sit right on it, and we flipped bullish weekly. It looks like it's about to go, so you just got to have patience. And then, like I keep saying, maybe we have that run up to the 1618 at 3 pennies soon, and a 5.5x on it. But yeah, Turbo's not looking horrible. Yeah. If we see Ethereum start pumping like crazy, it's going to be on. Turbo will jump straight to 1 this week. Yeah, it looks like it's about to. I mean, maybe it only gets to move up to the penny and a half level again to try to stay over the 1.414. Could be the case. Yeah, but a lot of these coins are looking good for a move up. What's up? I'm free. Yeah, if we can get Ethereum up to 3K, then a lot of coins are going to start pumping. What's up, John? XCN or base? What you mean? Choose between XCN or base? Me personally, I wouldn't buy XCN again. I already lost money on it, and I bought the top, so I would gamble on base coins. And like I said, it's base's first bull run, and base is big. So if you pick the right big base meme coins, or whatever coin it is, they're going to absolutely fly out of here. All right, let me put it on ZBCN. See you guys chatting about it. He says, what's ZBCN? We talk about that one all the time, my man. How do you not know what it is? Yeah, it fell below the 236, so it looks like the top was in. But that's what we went over. We had bearish divergence on the stock RSI. Right at the top. So now it's coming. It looks like it's probably coming back down to 1.4. Maybe even lower. If Turbo hits 3 pennies, should we sell? I can't tell you what to do, but probably. As long as Ethereum's under 3K, I mean, it's not alt season, so these coins will get a nice, decent run soon, I think. But if you're in profit, just make sure you take profit, because there's a good chance we all get stuck again and just go right back down. I know. Well, I mean, we're looking at it every day on the channel here, so we'll know when Ethereum is actually going. It's just the beginning. And if Bitcoin would wake up and start moving. But yeah. Toshi. All right, let me put it on Toshi so I don't forget how long we've been on here. I feel like I've been talking forever. Toshi, is Toshi moving yet? No, she's still getting stuck at the high. She had a decent little run, but she's getting stuck. I think she's stuck at the 618 too. But let me leave that there for just a second. How long have we been on here? Only 36 minutes. Damn. But yeah, I gotta go see what that noise was. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We're back. We're good. Uh, what did I miss? What's up, Flip Coins, my man? What's up, Harlem? What are we looking at? We got iShaw for 2. I appreciate that. Can we look at GST? What's up, Bryant? Yeah, what are we looking at? Oh, Toshi. Yeah, she had a decent little run off of that same little pattern we've been looking at, like on Jasmine right now. Like Jasmine's like right in here. Jasmine's just gonna do this. If I only had $100 to put on it, 3x long, start getting back into the game. But yeah, you're stuck at the 618 on Toshi. So that previous high level, and then let me move that out of the way. So if we can get over 3092, then this move down is over. It can officially run up to a new high. And that new high is maybe the 1618. So she may be getting ready to do a 3 or 4.5x up to the upside. But Toshi's going to be a good play. Toshi on base, you can buy it on Coinbase. So yeah, a 10x to a penny and a 20x to 2 pennies. Very possible. And then GST, I appreciate the 2. Did GST ever come back to life? She's up 30%. Let's just move that out of the way. Yeah, for this thing to even macro put the bottom in and be bullish, this thing has to do a 10x to be macro bullish. That's nuts. But right now, it looks like the bottom is in. Short term, high to the low on GST. Yeah, you're getting stuck at the 382. So as long as you're over 8.5, the bottom is in, but it has to get back over a penny. If you can get back over a penny, then you're bullish, and then over a penny and a half should send you up to try to get the macro bottom in. But yeah, it came down and made that lower low, but we'll see if it's the bottom. And is it going to be a good return? I don't know. It has to come all the way up here. Like I said, if it 10x and I was in, I would get out. A 618 retracement, if you believe in it, 57 would now be a 57x to the upside. But just got to watch those lower levels. What's up, Helen? What's up, O House? Yeah, everything's pretty much stuck at the moment. But yeah, XEN is still bullish. It's still macro holding up over that 382. It looks like it's just simply forming a large bull flag. It's probably going to run soon. As long as it holds that level, it's going to run soon. But yeah, it's still holding up. Draw a little bull flag, falling wedge, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if we simply just go from the low to the high, 382 is your support, and the 236 is the possible breakout point. So if it can get back over 2, you're going to break to the upside. But it is holding up well. Yeah, turbo's stuck. We've been looking at it. It's stuck, but it looks like it's about to take off, if that makes sense. I think you just got in here. But yeah, there's a handful of coins that are doing this right here, where they pumped and now they're just making higher highs, and they're about to do the Toshi move. They're about to take off out of here, I think. But it is stuck technically. Cookie. Where's our cookie chart? Cookie's another good one. Yeah, I'm pretty much doing the same thing here. You're over the 382. Doesn't look horrible. As long as Cookie's over 18, breakout is over about 33. And cookie to the moon. $4 would get you close to that billion market cap and 20x. Short term for a new high, excuse me, in $1.66 would get you your 9x, a little over a 9x from here, but it's looking good. I mean, the whole market's doing the same thing right now, so. So Brandon, yeah, coins are about to get unstuck. And they're getting all this pent up energy, in my opinion. They just look like they're about to take off. What's up, Roger, my man? How you doing? We got Aisha for 2 again. I appreciate that. One more, Caspa. Yeah, I think Caspa was looking the same, wasn't it? Or did it already move? Yeah, Caspa needs to get on better exchanges so people can actually buy it easy. Yeah, she's pumping. She put in the bottom. Our green box held, and she's been going up after the downtrend was broken. So right now, your support to watch would be the 618. If you can stay over this 123 level, then the move down is officially over. And Caspa can finally start moving up here. Doesn't look bad. You're over the 382. If you can get over the 618 and stay, then you're in good shape. And then if you want the other direction, yeah, double 236 and a 0.5. So if it pulls back, as long as you're over 10 and a half, you're still bullish. And like I said, there's triple support down there. And then Caspa, if it can get on better exchanges, if it gets on Coinbase, then maybe it'll hit $5. What is $5? $3 to $5 would be about a 24x up to a 40. What is that? A 43x if you think it's going to get that high. I think if it doesn't get on better exchanges, then if I had it, I'd get out at 2. It's a 16x to $2. But it's kind of on the move here. But yeah, I appreciate the 2. Yeah, what is Beam doing? Not that I care anymore. Yeah. Was it a week after I got out, it started to move. But it did just cross bullish on the MACD, on the weekly, like a lot of things. Yeah, it looks like it's about to make its run. Bottom is in now. It's curled up still. That's the reason I bought it for this move. It's about to just have a large candle spawn in probably. So if this thing can get another little spike up and get over 1, yeah, 2x up to the 618 to get stuck. But there's a good chance it's headed to backtest. I don't know how long it's going to take. And do a 4x to the upside. ACH looks good. Yeah, ACH is macro. You guys know it's macro bullish. So if you're accumulating ACH, it's not a bad play at all. What I need right now is to just buy a coin like Beam or Jasmy or something that's about to spike up. And I really think Jasmy's about to have a little run. Let's start doing a Jasmy update every day. But yeah, you're still holding bullish on ACH here. It's going sideways at the moment. but it is holding over the 382, double 382. So short term and long term, you're bullish here. We got Eric for 2. I appreciate that. Unicorn Fart Dust, thank you. UFD. Yeah, I was looking at that coin one time. I think it's still in my watch list on my wallet. UFD and Retardio. Yeah, this is supposed to be a good coin. I don't guess we T8'd it, but she's starting to move up. All right, let me pull it up. UFD. Yeah, UFD, like I said, is supposed to be a good one. If I had gamble money, I would throw $50 on here. Are we on log? I know we're not. There we go. Yeah, she's already on the move. She's pumping. She's already over the 382. So as long as you're over 5.6, you're bullish. Breakout is over 12. She came down and put in the bottom, put in a higher low, and that was all she wrote. But yeah, not looking bad. It's on the move, and if you gotta waiting to see how high it can go. UFD to the moon. Yeah, new high would take you up to $1, $1.04. It'd be an 18x from now. But yeah, I think this one's going to be a good play. Supposedly, some big YouTubers talk about this one and the Retardio one. Volume on Gods is coming. Yeah, Gods already left. Yeah, I sold. I had to. I told you guys this weeks ago. I sold, and I think it was 5 days later it started to move finally. But I shouldn't even be in the market. I don't have the funds to pay bills and have money in the market. It's just not how it is right now. Yeah, Gods. Yeah, I mean, Ethereum woke up, so a lot of coins are starting to wake up also after all this time. Yeah, I did an update on Gods today. She just put the bottom in after putting it on a lower low, so doesn't look horrible at the moment. What are we on, monthly? Yeah, just another coin. It's stuck right at the 618. So it needs to push through 23. Push through 23 and hold over 20 to keep the bottom in and break over 42. And then is God's going to hit a higher high? I have no idea. I would say not. That's 150x to 35. If it could just shoot up here, yeah. 786 retracement would be a 14x up to $3. If that's the bottom, if it's going to hold. How high can Billy go? I appreciate the $5 super sticker, my man. I appreciate that. That's awesome. He bought high on Beam. Yeah, Beam still looks like it has a lot of gas in the tank. It's still going to run up. You just got to be patient. I tried to be patient with it, but I needed money fast, so it didn't work out for me. Like right now, if I had the money to put in, it would just be for short term, like on Jasmy right now. Get a nice little pump on Jasmy with like 3x leverage just to get some money. That's all I'm looking for right now. How high can Billy go? I appreciate the 5. Billy to the moon. Hopefully it goes to the moon for you, my man. Hope all your coins do. What is Billy doing? Yeah, she's still stuck at the 382. Damn. Yeah, the bottom is in over 5.4, and you got to get over a penny to be bullish. Breakout is over about 3.5. But how high can she go? It's got almost 2 million of liquidity, 7 million market cap. Yeah, I think Billy's going to hit a new high. I think this is one of the ones that's going to rocket up here. So I would say if you're going to still hold and get your money back and get a little more money back, I would say the 1272 at 83. So probably $1. Yeah, if Billy hit $1, I'm out. Wait, what is that? That's not a... Oh, that's a large move. Damn. Yeah, if you're lucky, you're going to get 135x to a new high. And if 786 is very possible, that's just a 10x move. You've been holding this long, so if it came up and did 100x, I would just get out. Can you imagine a 100x? Billy to the moon for flip coins. I mean, I know you bought these coins and they just went down forever, so they may not all hit new highs, but just whenever you're happy with your profit or your money back, just get out because they went down so far. Yeah, how many votes we got? 41 votes. But what are we looking at? Did DGen double top on the 15-minute? Probably. Come on. But it's like everything else. It's getting stuck at the moment. Did it double top? You talking about here? Yeah, put in a lower. Would it make a slightly higher high? Put in a lower high if we want to call it a double top. It's coming down to your bullish support area. So either 7.8 is it, or it's going to come all the way back down here. But if we can get back over 8.2 and then break that previous high, then you're up to something. Yeah, it's getting stuck. People are selling. I mean, it's still bullish. If it did double top, then as long as you're over 7.2, pull back. As long as you hold that, you're still bullish. What's up, media? Swift coin. Is it over? Is it still bullish or no? Come on. Yeah, Swift coin's not looking bad here. It's doing the little not Myro. It's doing what Toshi did, whatever the hell it's called. Jasmine's about to do. Yeah, she pulled back down below. She's struggling to get over this penny and a half. She's getting stuck at it now. But it's just going sideways. It needs to get back over 1.5 to 1.6. But it's just getting accumulated at the moment. And then low to the high. I mean, if you go low to the high, it's just going sideways. It looks like it's about to start taking off again. As long as you're over 137, you're short-term bullish. And then, of course, as we know, Swift coin put the bottom in. It's just struggling at the moment. But Swift coin has a lot of good targets. If you're one of those that think it's going to hit $1, we have $1.25 for an 82x. But short term, 10 cents would be your 6.5x, a 13x up to 20. And then 50 cents, I think, is very possible. So I think a Swift coin at least is good for a 30x up to 50 cents. Yeah, and these Mudangs and Whiffs and all these coins, Toshi, they're all going to be good plays. Yeah, Mudang has left the station from the bottom. Came down here and held, put in the double bottom, and just took off. Jesus. Yeah, she moved up a lot since we looked at her. But you're stuck at resistance right now. It's over the 618 at 18, but if you can get over this 33 level, then I would say it's running for a new high. And from where you are now, almost another 6x up to $1.80. It'll probably come up here and tag $2. So, yeah, about a 6.5x. If it can break through. If not, yeah, if I was in Mudang from the bottom there, I would be out already. So 618.236. As long as you're over that 618, you're bullish. So if it stays stuck and pulls back, and you're going to drop down. You're going to drop 42%, so just be aware of that. Been holding Elon since last year. Yeah, I think it's at the bottom now. It's the only way to go for Elon is straight up. We did Mudang, Elon, and Polyswarm. Yeah, Polyswarm doesn't look bad. It looks like it's getting ready to go. It's been holding up well too, especially if you go to the monthly macro chart. It's been holding the trend with monthly wick below, but it's holding up. You're over the 382, so it's bullish over 21. And then low to the high, you hit that 786. So nothing looks bad on the NCT chart here. Once it gets back over the 382 to the upside and the 618, then that's when she's really going to be bullish. But it just put in the bottom again, so it doesn't look bad. It's like we're right in here somewhere. She's about to start running up for a higher high. So possibly gonna test. Yeah, so I mean these coins on the bottom like this, they're about to, I mean if they don't die, if the market just doesn't crash for some reason, which it doesn't look like it wants to, you're about to get that weekly bullish cross on the MACD. I mean, the only place to go is up to a new high, unless we're going to be bearish and get stuck at the 618 lower high and then pull back for the summer and go sideways. These coins could be getting ready to 4, 5, and 6x out of here, and then we get a pullback and go sideways, and then we go up. But as you can see, if you're bullish on it up to 44, 45 to 50 cents, then 18 to 19 to maybe a 20x out of Polyswarm. Yeah, if Dogecoin starts to pump, then we're going to get Elon and Shiba to pump. Yeah, she's just simply going up like the rest from the bottom. Held our box, held our trend line, and she's moving. That's why I've been saying the last couple of Elon updates I did, I was like, this is it. There's no more buying Elon down here. It's going up now. And we're seeing the move. Elon, all these coins are going to leave me behind. Would love to have bought Elon down here. So low to the high, or high to the low on Elon. She is now bottom in over 15. And bullish over the 382, macro 236 at 20. Macro bullish over 3.3. I think Elon's going to rocket out of here when it finally actually does. Very good looking chart. Elon does what it did last time. It was 1 month of just straight up. And on a higher high, 37.5x on Elon up to, what is that, 506. I think it's very possible. What's up, Coach? Coach back in the house. Yeah, Turbo may be getting ready to move like Mudang. But you got to realize Turbo already ran to the moon. And it's been going sideways forever. Mudang went all the way back down to the bottom. You're going to sell and get out? Of what? Federal Reserve Chair cannot be fired. Really? You're holding 5 billion, Elon? That's not bad. I can't remember how many I had. I just know I had 10 grand on it at one point. I put 10K on a bag of Elon, and it's all gone now. And that was a nice feeling. Yep, been on here for just over an hour. Yeah, as long as Ethereum keeps pushing up, these coins are going to start moving again. And Ethereum's not looking bad. Oh, man. Let me make sure I got all the super chats. Okay. Let me switch to music. Alright, we still got 30 people holding steady, just like last night. What you guys talking about? What's another coin we haven't looked at? Yeah, what is Sol doing? Is Solana moving? Oh, I think someone said Digibyte earlier. Yeah, Solana's pumping. Oh yeah, someone said shipping. Or Sping. Sping's about to take off. Everything's about to take off. Yeah, I mean, it's still holding up very macro bullish, and it's still holding up here going sideways. Yeah, this thing's been getting accumulated nicely. But yeah, it hasn't really moved. 786 retracements, a 6.5x at 4. That's where I would get out. Because a new high on this one is a pretty decent move. What is that, a 46x to 30 cents on shipping? Yeah, XRP is doing the same thing. Still holding up macro bullish over the 236, going sideways. Is it up? It's up 5%. Yeah, it's been holding, looking on the macro monthly chart, these monthly candles have been holding forever. Over 205, so XRP's looking good here. Going completely sideways. But if XRP can ever break the previous high, then I don't know. I would think she's gonna more than 2x out of here. That's a little over 3x to $8. Is that all that she has left in the tank? $10 for a 4x. So what would that be in total? From the breakout point down here. Yeah, I mean, if XRP can hit $10, that's a 16x from the low. Or from the bottom there. I guess I would say that's fair. Yeah, as long as XCN's holding that level, that you're good. What's up, Jaws? But yeah, XRP's been holding up like a beast for the last months. What is that? Yeah, for the last 5 months. It's crazy. We haven't done anything in 5 months. We were just staring at the screen, wishing our money would come back. Digibyte. Wow, it's already 5:30. DGB is another good one. It's on my list. Like I keep saying, if I could ever get money started back in the market, I could actually start using my list. My list is just sitting there gathering dust. Yeah, Digibyte's trying to curl up here. Trying to get over the 236. But yeah, I mean, it's been going sideways and holding up since it topped in 2021. Really good looking chart on Digibyte. So Digibyte has to get over 1, bottom in, over 2 to be bullish. And then Digibyte to a 618 retracement up to 4.5 would be a 4x. And then I'm out. Maybe a 786 retracement on Digibyte, a 7x up to 8.5 pennies, maybe 10 cents. But yeah, Digibyte doesn't look bad. gonna have to go get something to drink. My energy just left. My energy just went back to the shadow realm. I don't know why. Someone get my energy out of the shadow realm. Yeah, and Digibyte's been holding up on the macro scale of things really nicely. Just going sideways over the, what, 382? Yeah, so you can see that there, the macro 382. So even though it doesn't feel like it, she's been holding up bullish for all this time. I don't know, it did make a higher high in 2021, so. Wait, why is this? Oh, that's right, it's from this high to the low. What's up, Hash? What's up, Crypto Homes? No, we haven't looked at XDC. What is XDC doing? Another network coin. Yeah, she already had her run. It's over. Yeah, just keep it simple. It came all the way up. Hit the 786. Couldn't hold. Down below the 618. And it's trying to hold bullish right now. So for it to stay bullish, it needs to stay over 7.3. It's holding as of right now on that monthly candle. And just going sideways and holding. So it doesn't look horrible. I'm not going to draw it, but I would just keep it simple. If you lose 7.3, then you're going to have a good crash down after that strong run. But if you can hold, you got to get back over pretty much 8 pennies and up to 10, and you can be extremely bullish on it. Yeah, that 618 is a 38% drop. So if it loses it, the first thing it's going to do is drop 20%. Did Moonwell break out? I don't know. Well to the moon. Well, it's a good one. Let me switch the music again. Ah, my elbow's killing me. I mean, well, here on the macro chart, it just looks extremely good. Extremely well. Yeah, you're over the 382, so she's technically bullish. As long as you're over 32, breakout's going to be 5.2 up to 5.6, and then you can say it's breaking out. Getting stuck at the 0.5 at 4 at the moment. But yeah, very good looking chart. Moonwell's going to have a good candle spawn in at some point. And we're thinking Moonwell to the new high at 130, and now from today on the slow grind up from the bottom is going to be about a 34x from here. And it is short-term bullish at the moment. Yeah, Velo's still waiting. Just not much longer, I don't think. Yeah. Still waiting, ain't doing anything, it's just sitting here. Yeah, doing the same thing, it's just going sideways. Velo doesn't look bad. It's got to get over that 1.5 to 1.8, and then you're bullish on it. Yeah, it's just because everything's getting stuck. I think Bitcoin needs to start moving again. What are we at? Yeah, Bitcoin pulled back a little bit. But we're trying. Yeah, Bitcoin is holding up well, and it just got that bullish cross, and the volume's starting to come back in. It's at almost 5:30. Yeah, usually people start showing up after 6, so I guess we'll stay on for a little longer. Just I'll be right back. I gotta go get something to drink, some kind of caffeinated drink or something. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Only thing I could find was some Hawaiian punch and water. There's no caffeine here. What did I miss? What's up, Universal Codes? What's up, Robin the Hood? Zcash. Excuse me. Trying to find our Zcash chart. It's probably the USD one. Oh. What is Zcash doing here? Slowly starting to grind higher here. The higher highs and a little curl up on the higher lows. You're over the 236. Got stuck at the 0.5. So as long as you're over 32, bottom is in, and then low to the high, it's kind of getting stuck, yeah, right at the 382. So if we can get back over 42, 85, 43, then you can be bullish again. And then, of course, long term, once it breaks over 110, the question is Zcash, where's Zcash going to go? Yeah, if I had Zcash, if it hit 100 and then 182, probably $200 is where it's going. 200 is going to get you about a 5x. Moonshot, if you're very bullish on it and you're just going to hold a 20x up to 880. But the bottom is in right now on macro. And then on the weekly chart, let's see. Yeah, you just got that bullish MACD cross that we're seeing all over the place. And then short term, if you want to call it that, we'll go from the high to the low. And short term, if we can stay over 38.50. And clearly the breakout short term is over the 382. What's up, Mac? Arc block is gearing up to go. Let's see. Yeah, not looking too bad. A lot of these coins are doing the same move right now. V shape and then kind of sideways. Yeah, you're holding over the 382, so high to the low, as long as you're over $1, like we've been saying. It's been holding for a couple of weeks now. As long as you're over $1, you're bullish. And then once you break that white line there, the previous high, it's time to go. Oh, there goes a yawn, dang it. And then, yeah, I mean, if we hold up on arc block, $20 is probably very possible. Be another 17x, maybe a spike up to 30 and get a 30x. What's up, daiquiris? Yeah, Giga is one of the larger meme coins, so Giga Chat's probably going to easily 10x. It's already moving. They did just like Mudang. Mudang and Giga came all the way back down to the bottom, put in a slightly higher low, and then that was it. But yeah, it looks really bullish here. You're over the 3.2, over the 0.5. Clearly, when this thing breaks over this level here, if you can get over the 618 on 3.5 to 4 cents, then this thing's probably going to take off at that point. But it's not looking horrible. And as for from today, yeah, I mean, you're sitting at pretty much 3 pennies, so there's a good chance you could hit $1 with this coin. So $1.08 here would be a 37x. A new high if you're just looking for a little short return, another 5x from here, 6x, up to 18 and a half. And if you bought in the accumulation, you get a 10x. But yeah, it looks like it's about to start taking off too. And like I said, some of these larger meme coins I think are going to hit dollars, especially if they're above a penny. Oh, my nose is running now. Hold on. All right, what are we looking at? Swift and XCN are doing nothing. XCN, as long as you're still holding up, it's overall macro bullish on XCN. It's just not doing anything. It's going sideways. Ugh. Yeah, as long as you're over the 382 here, we have this little wedge forming again. So on the macro weekly chart, it doesn't look bad at all. It's holding up. If it can break over 20, then you'll have your breakout to the upside and possibly get over. Once it gets over 2 again, hopefully it gets over the 618 and we have a run up to our next target on the macro scale would be the 786. So XCN, if it holds up, could be getting ready to 3x up to 5.5, if not a little more. Swift coin's doing the same thing. It's just going sideways. But it is holding up very well off of the bottom. Yeah, you can clearly see it's still getting stuck at that 1272 at 16.4. But it looks like it wants to go from here. It's been in the same spot forever. But you are holding over, I think it's the high to the low. Let's see. Oh, you're getting stuck at the... No, you are holding the 382. Kind of getting squeezed here at the moment over that 15 level. But yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's just going sideways, and it looks like it's about to start going up. And up, and we're not going to look at Swiftcoin again. So you have 10 for a 6.5x, very possible, 20 for a 12x, 13x, and then I think 50 cents is very likely. So you're looking at just over 30x, and then if you're bullish to the moon, 80x now up to 125. Oh man. What does that mean, frothy? PNG has been frothy all day. What is... I mean, doing nothing. Yeah, it's just still doing nothing. Yeah, it's still in the same exact spot. It's getting stuck at the 0.5. And then high to the low real quick on PNG. The bottom is in. Yeah, it's getting stuck at the 0.5382. So if we can get over that 0.5, it's going to be, if you want to call it short term, it'll be bullish over that 23 level. But I do believe the bottom was in, just like all these coins. It hit this macro 382 support area. And then PNG to the moon. I have no idea. PNG is going to be a good one, but is it going to actually run up to a new high? I don't know. It's 130x to $26. Maybe a slightly higher high to $6. That would be a 30x. Hell, if I had PNG, I'm getting out at the 786. Once it gets $1.30, I'm out. That's a 7x. But I do believe the bottom is in. It's only up from here. Oh man, can we look at the degen targets? What is Vanna? You mean Vara? You said Vanna. Oh, Degen. Yeah, Degen had a decent run. Just put it in the bottom, as we've been saying. But you're talking about the targets. Right now, you're over the macro 382, so you are bullish. You're over both 382s, so as long as you're over 7.2, your bullish price to beat is the 0.5 at 8. And then once you get back over a penny, then you could have your breakout. And as for targets, yeah, Degen's going to fly out of here when it actually does. That is the wrong one. But Degen, a new high on Degen, I think is a good target. I think 20 cents. So 20 cents is going to give you a 25, 26x. I think that's where it's going to end up. Yeah. Yeah, so if I'm holding my bag and I see Degen hitting 20 cents, anywhere from 17 to 20 cents, it's time to get out. You can always leave a moon bag, though, and see where it's going to go. Maybe it's one of those that's going to hit almost a 10 billion market cap, as some of the big influencers say. So it could very well 74, 75x from here. Yeah, anything like Cardano or anything, if you get a 5x out of an older coin, you probably want to just get out. That's not financial advice, but he says sleepyhead, Mog coin. What is Mog doing? Why do I sound tired? I mean, it's like we're sitting here saying the same thing every day. So after an hour, 2 hours of just talking about the same coins over and over, it's not that exciting anymore. Maybe if I was in the market, I'd be excited. But yeah, Mog, from the recent high to the low, you're over the 0.5. So your support right now is 1 and then 1.4 for a possible breakout. Yeah, Mog's got a ton of zeros. But I think Mog's going to perform very well, so it'll probably easily 20x. So that would take you up here to the 1618 at, what is that, 402, and do about pretty much a 20x up to that level. Like, no one knows where these coins are going to actually end up. But she is curling up and not looking too bad. Alright, we're switching to music. Let's get a little something more upbeat, I guess. Let's see. I guess you meant Vara. Like I've said many times, Vara's probably a coin. It may have a decent little run this time, but it's a layer 1. If it's going to survive and actually be something, then, just load up and hold for the future. Yeah, it's been going down forever. There's no bottom yet. I think they're just constantly releasing tokens, ain't they? Yeah, short term, you got to get over 7007 to up to a penny. Once you get this thing over a penny, then you can be bullish on it. But until then, it's bearish. And we'll just guess if that is the bottom, maybe a 618 retracement up to 6.5 pennies, and you'd get like a 8.5, 9x out of it. Zen, is Zen ever going to pump? They said it was a scam coin. I would still buy it with like $50 to $100 and just not worry about it anymore. What did it do? Just make a lower low? What the hell's happening? Yeah, the chart is just overall bearish. So really the only thing you can do on Zen, if you think it's going to go up, it's just lower lows and lower highs everywhere. There's nothing bullish on it. To get bullish, you have to get over this one level. And then maybe it's alive if it gets over the 618 at 1.7. Other than that, this thing has to come all the way up here just to put the bottom in. Yeah, it has to, what, 14x just to put the bottom in. And just not to be macro bearish, it has to come up here and do, yeah. It has to do a 94x just to be not bearish anymore. You need a coin that hasn't moved to buy in. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're paying attention, my man, we've been looking at a lot of coins that haven't moved yet. If you're looking for a trade right now, check Jasmy out. Jasmy looks like it's about to spike up, my man. Yeah, I don't think we've ever looked at CHC. I think I made a video on it one time. Chili's. Let's see. Yeah, it's copying the rest of the market. Put in a lower low. Oh man, this thing's been going down forever. I mean, it's another older coin. It's just if that's the bottom or not. Could be. It's a 10x just to get up to about 50 cents. Hit the 786 retracement and put in a lower high. Yeah, pretty much held the 618 on the macro here. Yeah, so Chili's. And if you want a lower target, yeah, if Chili's pumped up to the 618, hit 27 to 30 cents, 5.5, 6x, I'm out. But short term on Chili's to see if it's going to move up and be bullish. Yeah, it's right over the 236. So technically short term, the bottom is in over 4.8. And then 6 cents. If you can get over 6 cents, you're bullish short term at least to try to push up. What's up, JY? What's up, Ari? Oh, man. Bells. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button and answer the poll. Help out in some way. Help the algorithm. Help the channel. Bells coin. Yeah, everyone pile into Bells. She's about to go. Oh, man. Yeah, Bell's just put in a double bottom. I don't know where you can buy this coin, but it's not looking too bad. Double bottom with a slightly higher low. It's getting accumulated. It looks like it's about to just go. Doesn't look horrible. And you're right above the 382, so it is technically bullish here. Not macro bullish until you get over about 34.5. But it does have that nice setup. Big double bottom. And now she's curling up. About to get that large spike to the upside. So she may be getting ready to do a 150% move here. Up to 60. And then to the moon target. A new high would take you up to what, 294, so probably $3 and about a 12x. But yeah, it doesn't look bad where it is at all. And jazz me to the moon. Yeah, if I could buy one thing right now, my man. Hold on, let me pull up the other chart. Yeah, if I could just get in for a trade with just a little bit of money. Did I go to the same exact chart again? What the hell? Yeah, because we're over the 382. We're making higher highs. It looks, yeah, we're over our box. It looks like Jasmine's about to make a run for the 236 area. Yeah, about a 44% spike to the upside. Everyone's going to be talking about Jasmine soon. Oh, she's going. Jasmine. Uh, oh, there is a coin called Vanna. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to get another moderator too. But yeah, it's nice having a moderator. It's nice having where he can put all this stuff up on the screen for you guys. Makes it easier. Vanna. Yeah, you guys, if you were here, remember when we weren't even that bullish, but XCN was going to the moon. When we had those couple hundred people show up, a couple of people shilling coins, and a couple of people bad mouthing me. Let me just do this easy. Vanna. I guess we'll look at the Binance chart. Not a bad find. It's going sideways. It's starting to curl up. I don't know where you can buy it at, but it's going completely sideways. It's got that little, it's holding. Doesn't look bad. It's getting stuck right at the 236, but it's holding up. Come on. So if you can get Vanna over 724, bullish over 982. It is holding up, like I said, right here at the end. So we'll see what happens. I guess we'll go high to the low, low to the high. Yeah, you're holding right over the 3.2, so over 676 you're bullish here. And maybe you'll get us a move up. Oh man, but not a bad looking chart. Something down below the 236 that hasn't moved, but do your research. Yeah, 618 retracements, only a 2.5x to 16. And then possible new high up to $63. Come on now. Yeah, it's not bad. A 9x up to 63. I don't know what this coin is, but the next up would be about 85 for your 12x. But it's not looking bad where it is. Oh man. What is it, Nero? Deck screener. Oh, come on. Come on. N-E-I-R-O, Nero. Oh, come on. Yeah, which Nero is it? There's so many different Nero dogs, it's ridiculous. And it's acting slow. If I can find it, I'll pull it up. All right, the first Nero. Excuse me. Yeah, it's this one we always look at. Yeah, she moved up since we looked at her last. She's over to 382 at the moment. But yeah, looks like the bottom is in officially. You're bullish over 5.6. So as long as you stay over 5.6, the price to beat now is 308. And then all the way up to the 618 would be 201. But it doesn't look too bad. A new high on Nero is your 10x, 11x from where you are today. But it is bullish now. I appreciate that, my man. All the links coming up. Is that the right one? 250 million market cap. Yeah, Nero's gonna. It'll probably end up going higher than that if people are gonna buy it. But we've looked at this one a lot, so I would think there's buyers for it. Spa. What is Spa doing here? Yeah, Spa, I mean, she held up macro-wise. I remember when she started running. It's just kind of stuck at the moment doing nothing. But it is over the macro 382, so it is technically bullish. It's doing what Swiftcoin's doing, it's just going sideways. Yeah, you're holding over the 0.5, just getting accumulated at the moment. You got stuck at the 786.5 here. But you are over the double 382, so it's short-term and long-term bullish here. If it can break over 2-3 there, and then pretty much up to 3 pennies, and then you could be excited for a move up. But yeah, SPA is just another one. It's just been macro grinding its way up, as we can see here. And then SPA to the moon. Yeah, why do we have a line up here? I don't know why that's there. We're gonna move that. But SPA to a new high would take you up and to about a 38.5, 39x, if you think it could go that high. Yeah, you're at 2 cents, so why not? It'll take you up to about 80 cents to $1. Yeah, SPA's not looking bad. Bonk and Ondo. Bonk and Ondo to the moon. Yeah, Bonk is like Turbo. They ran up real hard and they just been kind of sitting here. Well, I mean, we've been going sideways forever. We were bullish as heck on Bonk back here, and then it broke with it grinding higher. But then when it made that higher high, I was like, oh no. Just keeping it simple on Bonk. It's still down below the previous trend it held forever. You're above the 1414, but we'll keep it simple. We'll go from the high to the low with a little double bottom. Let's pull this out so we can see it. Yeah, I mean, you're above the 382, but you're getting stuck at the 0.5. So as long as you're above 18, it's bullish here. It just needs to push through. It looks like the 618 and the trend here. If it can do it quickly and you can get over this 403 level, then Bonk should start moving up. But that's going to be your big resistance, is that 403. Yeah, bonk hasn't moved either. It's still in the same exact spot. Yeah, I don't know where bonk's going. Does it have a 15 to 16x left in the tank? I don't know. Almost 50 billion market cap to get up here to 306 and do about a 30x. So if you think it can hit about a 50 billion market cap, then you may get a 30x out of it. Ondo is another good one, as we know. Ondo Finance. Yeah, she's still down here doing nothing. You're over the 382. She's grinding up like everything else, about to get a bullish cross on the MACD. Last time that happened, that's when we put in that move. So yeah, Ondo looks like it's getting ready to go too. So hopefully you guys were paying attention and loading up here. But yeah, as long as you're over the 382, you're bullish. Let's see if you're getting stuck in the other direction. Yeah, you're right at the 382. So short term, it looks like it has to push through. If I can get it to stay pretty much $1. What is that? Yeah, $1.04, right where you're at. So if it can maintain, you can be bullish short term. And then of course our Ondo targets are all the way up here, $20 to $25. So anywhere from a 19x up to about a 25x from today. But it's just macro grinding its way up. At some point it'll start running. Yeah, how many people we got left in here? 31 people. How long have we been on here? Yeah, we've been on here for 2 hours. So it's probably getting near the end. AI Tech, what's up T13? Welcome to the end of the live stream. Did you say AI Tech? Yeah, AI Tech's another one that hit the bottom and it's went up from there. She's still up 8%. Yeah, she's fighting with the 382. Yeah, it's like I said yesterday, it's just kind of sad. Because we've been watching these coins and we're saying the bottom is in probably. And now they're doing this. So right now you're stuck at 6.5. So if you can push through there, you can be bullish. That's really all I can say on it. I guess we could draw another one. Yeah, your 618's right here too. Yeah. So I'm gonna move that one. Well, let me draw a box. So if AI Tech can push through this little box I'm about to draw, that would be your shorter 618 and your bullish 382. That's what you need to break. And then if you do that, you should spike up and come up here to the 10-cent range. Yeah, about another 50% spike up. And there's a good chance if you get over that box, it's going to head up here, do a 2x to 14, and then try to get over that 618 there. And then as for going to the moon, from today, a new high would be up about $1.20 for an 18x. Yeah, I can't believe we've been on for 2 hours already. Two hours on, and I got a million notifications on my phone. So what are we gonna look at now? Let's see. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here every day and hanging out for 2 hours. Looking at the same couple of coins. We looked at a couple different ones today. Not too bad. Oh, man. All right, let me get another drink. Hold on. Yeah. Maybe we'll get things to unstick soon and start running. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we'll see what happens. What are we looking at? Damn it. I unplugged myself again. Is there anything running right now? Anything at all? What's a good X for GST? I don't know. I mean, if it ever, we went over it already. If it ever puts in the bottom, if it's ever going to go up, it put in that new low. So I'm just like, it's still on my list, but I don't know if I'm going to buy it or not. If it grinds back up to over the 236, then maybe. If you're talking short term right now, I don't know if you're talking long term or short term. But if I bought in on GST, you're over the 382, so you're trying to be bullish again. Has to get over 17 to confirm this down move is over, and stay over this 382 to be bullish. But as for long-term target, what are we on? We'll just zoom out. I don't know. It ran pretty hard that one time. That's not the right tool. Come on now. I mean, if it's going to go up, I would say the 382 is probably a good target. Get your money back plus a little more, depending on where you bought in. So if it hits 10 cents, that's where I would get out if I had a bag of it. Is it going to do a 618 retracement? I have no idea. I think if GMT runs, then this coin could possibly run. But GMT has been going to zero forever. Maybe 25 cents and a 25x and get out. If we're extremely bullish and this thing just starts flying, I don't know. Your 618 retracement is a 50x from here. Jesus. Terra Luna. You talking about Luna Classic or? I don't know if you're talking about. We've never looked at Terra Luna. Wait, what is the other? What is the other Terra Luna coin? Yeah, you must be talking about Lunk. Lunk to the moon. Yeah, I think Luna Classic is going to be a good play. We have a chart for it. I know we have a chart because I cover it every once in a while. Yeah, it looks like Elon. Bottom is in. I must have said that on the last update. Because it's not holding anything perfect, but clearly there's some sort of a bottom here at this box area. It's not bullish yet. It's still down below the 236, and that's just going from the overall macro chart high to the low. As you can see, the wick high to the wick low. But yeah, it's getting stuck right now at 7.2. Short term on Luna Classic. I mean, if you ever were to, like Elon, this one in Elon, if I was ever going to buy it, now's the time. But I'm not anywhere near ready to get back into the market, so I'm going to miss these coins on the bottom. It's sad. Yeah, you're over the 236. So as long as you're over this top of the box right at it, 6.4, if you get over 7.8, you're bullish. And then macro-wise, over 301. But I think this coin's going to have a decent run. It just had a weekly bullish MACD cross, just like everything else. It's on the bottom. I mean, you can't get any more bullish than that from a low. So I know people in the past have talked about Luna Classic going to a penny, but I don't think that's going to happen. It could. But yeah, Luna Classic possibly the 1272 new high to 201, 25x from today. Yeah, Luna Classic is one of those coins I would buy a little bit of, but I wouldn't buy a lot. Maybe for a rollover play. Yeah, if Luna Classic still waits a rollover play, get a 6.5x or 5.5x up to the 786 retracement, I think it's very possible. Because if this thing ends up going to a penny, we do have a penny and a half all the way up here. Because I know that's what some influencers say. That's a 240x, 50x on Luna Classic. If Luna Classic does that, then all you guys are millionaires. Lunk to the moon. Yeah, Lunk's going to be a good play. Oh, man. You said Luna won't run. They have a pretty good community. That's kind of all you need. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you guys make sure you hit that like button and answer the poll. Let's see how many we got. We only got 66 votes. I try to stay on the live stream until we at least get over 100 votes on it. Oh, there we go. We got 67. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, there's signs all over the place that we're about to start moving. Just not only the charts, but we've been having a little over 30 people hanging out now, and there's people coming in and chatting that don't ever chat. There's new people coming in. Subscribers are slowly going up again. Block lords. We've looked at that before. Lords, okay. What is this, a game or something? Sounds like a game. Oh yeah, we haven't looked at this thing in forever. Damn, it came all the way down to the 2272 and held. It looks like Vara. Oh my god. Well, it did find a retracement level to bounce off of. Right now it's getting stuck at the 236, so macro wise got to get over 25 up to 40 to be bullish again. And I guess the only other thing I can do on it is, I guess we can go from here. Yeah, so any way you slice it, the bottom's not in yet, at least technically wise. Short term, and maybe holding at 0.5. All right, you're holding over the 618. So even short term, you're not bullish. You got to get back over 23. But that could be it. I mean, the 618 retracement, low to the high, not the perfect ideal bottom, double bottom, but it is still shaping up to be a double bottom. You pumped up and then you came back down, you held support, and then it's time to go up. That could be what's in play here. And then ask for where can this thing run to. I mean, you just got to do your research on these coins. I don't know what this is. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but as long as they have a large Twitter following and they have a large community on other platforms, and there's people actually talking about it, like on CoinMarketCap, then you may get a run out of it. So pretty much a 30x up to $6 would be your new high. Is that going to happen? Probably not. I don't know. If it just woke up and came up to the 786 retracement, $1.37 pretty much, that's a 6.5, almost a 7x. I'm not sure. It'll be around the same time in the afternoon. You like Moon River? What's up, Big Mouth Rob? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, it makes me wonder where some of the people are that used to come in here. I don't know if you guys are maybe listening in the background. Whatever happened to Yosef? Yosef, and I don't know if you guys know these people, but Yosef and Patrick, Big Willie, all these guys used to come to the stream. Oh, maybe they listen in the background, I don't know. But they used to be like you guys, all you guys that are here all the time. They were always in here for months and they're just gone. Maybe we'll see them come back. Moon River, that's Glimmer, ain't it? GLMR. GLMR to the moon. But there's tons of ways to make money in crypto, especially with the bull market coming up. Yeah, she pumped up since we looked at her last. Just crossed bullish on the MACD. Just like Bitcoin did and everything else. So everything I see is favoring a move up right now. I don't think we're going to crash anytime, or over the next couple of weeks. So short term on Moon River, Moonbeam. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. This is Moonbeam. Anyway, we'll just cover it. As long as you're over 8. 12 is the price to beat to be bullish. Breakout over pretty much 19.5, 20 cents. Moon River. So this is Moonbeam. What is Moon River? But yeah, possibly. I mean, it came all the way back down here, so that's probably the bottom on this coin. It's time to start going up. But while we're on it, on the macro, you have to get back over 54, 55, or you're still bearish. It's a 5x from now. 618 retracement, yeah. So a 618 retracement is 227, 230. That'd be your 20x. Yeah, what is the ticker for Moon River? Moon River. Oh, MOVR, that's right. Oh, man. She got through our box. I don't know why it's there, but she got through it. All right. She held the trend, held the higher low, as you can see on the macro chart. So that was probably the bottom on Moon River. Our little box came into play and we broke through it. It's probably your 382. Oh, you're over the 382 right now. I don't know why that box is there, to be honest. Goodbye. Back to the shadow realm. But yeah, you're bullish right now, short term at least, over 781. Next stop is getting over the 618. This move over is down, or this move down is over pretty much 1130 up to 1176 here. If you can get over that, then you may be in play to push up. And from today, if you push through that level, it's not moving. Come on. Yeah, 3x up to try to be macro bullish over about 24 and a half, $25. But it does appear the bottom was put in, so. And if it can get up and get to the 382, get over it, then you're breaking the downtrend and you're in good shape over $25. And then Moon River to the moon. Let's see. Yeah, 618 retracement is a 10x up to 80. And then another good target would be what, 185 to 200 for a 22 up to about what, 23, 24x. Is it going to go higher than that? I would highly doubt it, because that would take you all the way up here to the 1272. $2,000 for a 270x. That's probably not going to happen. All right, let me switch this music. It's getting annoying. Let's see. Yeah, Bitcoin's dropping back down a little bit, so we're all stuck and not moving. Damn, we just can't stay over that level. The weekly's trying to hold. All right, back over to the chat. Let's see. Okay, Luna Classic we did. Oh, we got Yosef in the house. What's up, my man? Where you been? You're always here? Yeah, you haven't chatted in a long time, my man. How you been? Yeah, Yosef here. He never chats, but he's been here for a long time. Yosef in the house. It's good to see you, my man. Peanut. Can you imagine telling someone that you got rich off of crypto and you got rich off of like fart coin or butthole coin or Peanut the squirrel? Someone asks you, where'd you make your money at? Oh, I bought fart coin and I'm here now. Or I bought butthole coin. Jesus. What do we got? Silver. Oh, you know who Yosef is? That's good. He's an OG moderator. Really? Yeah, he's been here forever. You've been here forever, so. Yeah, some of the people that used to come in here all the time and chat, and they just don't chat anymore. They're gone. But yeah, I'm glad to see you're still here, my man. Oh, man. Pirate Nation on Coinbase? What is that? Yeah, we still got 25 people in here. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out who to make another moderator. Probably one or two more. I don't know. I know you want Dave to do it, Dave Lark, but he doesn't get up till about now. He's probably just waking up. He's probably just wiping the eye boogers out and waking up. Dave from Singapore. Uh, yeah, when Dave wakes up, you know it's near the end of the live stream. Pirate Nation coin. Let's see. Oh yeah, and Alex. Alex from Dallas. Where's Alex at? Are you listening, my man? I'm starting to remember some of you guys that used to be here all the time. Pirate Nation. I think we looked at that one before. You guys got to tell me the ticker, not the name. Pirate Nation. I wish I had the time to go look at all these coins. I would like to see their websites and see what they actually are and what they do. Because there's just so many, it's ridiculous. Pirate Nation is not bullish. It's still below the 382, so yeah, I don't know what this coin is. Why would Coinbase put Pirate Nation on there? Pirate Nation. So what we can do on Pirate Nation, as long as you're over the 236, yeah, it has the same look as everything else right now. It's making the higher highs and the higher lows. It's starting to grind up a little bit. Yeah, these coins look like we're about to get a move up. Like I keep saying, if we die from here, it's just, then no one knows what's happening. I mean, not that we do, but we do our best. But it's curling up here. You're holding over the high to the low, 0.5. Pretty much getting stuck at the 618.382. So 8 up to about 8.8. If you can break through that, you can be bullish again. Other than that, it's not looking too bad. With a little move up. Yeah, you're sitting right on the 382 low to the high. So your support is 7.1 right now. And if you can break over the 382, 236 at about 8.8, then you're even more bullish. And macro bullish. And then Pirate Nation, I guess the last time we looked at it was up there. Yeah, if you're bullish on this one on Coinbase, you're sitting at 7 pennies. So $1 I think is not out of the question. No, 14x to $1. It's good to have multiple moderators, so at least one mod is in the chat. Yeah, Silver, we just got to figure out who that's going to be. Maybe we got to get another Texan in there. Texas in the house. Why is my phone ringing? Damn it. Fuck. Yeah, where's Crypto Meolysis? He ain't streaming, is he? He's usually in here. I don't know where he is today. Crypto Meolysis is... Where are you at, my man? Yeah, we're starting to drop. We're at 26 now. Yeah, is there anyone else in the chat? Is there anyone else in the chat that hasn't talked in a long time that I will remember? Yeah, I would make Slava a moderator, but I don't know. Slava be playing around sometimes. He's a good man, but I just don't know about him yet. The jury's still out on Slava. FIDA. FIDA. What is FIDA? Yeah. Like I've said before, I grew up in Texas. I'm ready to go to the beach again. I haven't been to the beach in forever. I don't have no one to go with. I guess my boys, but they're still in school. I would love to go back down towards South Padre Island. FIDA to the moon. I don't know what that is. That's actually a coin. FIDA. Let's see. We've never looked at this before. Oh, it looks the same. Damn. Yeah, what is this? I mean, yeah, some of these coins you guys bring up, I mean, all you guys. When I say guys, I mean all you guys, like the men and the women. But these coins you guys bring up are just like, especially like FIDA here, never heard of it. It's been going to zero. Is someone actually going to buy this? Why would you buy it? It's up 50%. Got a nice little bounce off of the bottom, I guess. Is that a bottom? I don't know. Okay, this music is very annoying. Alright, short term on FIDA. If that's going to be the bottom, let's see what she's holding. Yeah, she's over the 236, so as long as you're over 9, getting stuck at 12 at the 382, so another coin getting stuck. If it can get over 12, you're bullish. Breakout over pretty much 20 cents short term, and that should send you up to the macro 236 to put the macro bottom in. So just zooming back out, how large of a move is that? Yeah, it's been going down forever. Yeah, it's a 3x just to get back over about 33, 34. And then until this thing gets back over $1 and does a 9.5, almost a 10x, it's not bullish. And then FIDA to the moon is probably a 618 retracement. Yeah, that's going to be your moonshot. If you're lucky, back to $6. It's a 57x. It's a large move. Damn, I can't even see the chat anymore. Oh yeah, I remember that, my man. You were supposed to message me on Twitter, on X, but you never did. Didn't you make a Twitter account, an X account? Yeah, just DM me on Twitter and let me know it's you, and I'll see what's up. Infrastructure dev on Sol, you're up 37%. Yeah, just careful if you're in profit, maybe take it. Yeah, Slava likes screwing around. Oh yeah, did your friend ever put that money in the market? I forgot about that. Your friend was trying to put, I think, 5K on something. Did it ever work out? Yeah, you just kind of disappeared for a while. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on the chat, but it's just, every time someone chats new, it just messes it up. Let's see. But yeah, if you got a Twitter account, just DM me, my man. We got Crypto Meolysis in the house. What's up, my man? OXT sucks. Nah, we're not gonna look at it. It's never going up. Yeah, maybe I'll think about Colorado. Colorado in the house. Nah, you're on the list, my man. You're on the list to maybe be a moderator, but you're kind of on the naughty. If you want to call it the naughty list, I was like, I don't know about him, but we'll see. Oh, you didn't make an account. Yeah, what's my? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you know what? Uh, Yosef, go join the Discord. There's a link. I don't know if Silver can put it up there. Can you put the link to the Discord up? Put the link to the Discord up, and then Yosef can join the Discord and just message me on Discord, and I'll know it's you. But yeah, that may be the best way because we're trying to get the Discord going. So most of you guys go join the Discord and chat. I think the only person that went on there and chatted was Dave Lark from Singapore. But yeah, I would like to get the community on. Yeah, there's Dave waving. But yeah, you guys go join the Discord and let's get that thing rolling along. Let me see if there's anyone we need to ban. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anyone we need to ban. But yeah, I'm trying to learn how to use Discord better. So yeah, everyone, if you want to go join the Discord, you guys can always talk on there. So it's just not on the streams. But yeah, if you're on Discord right now, just go say hi. Do something. Someone post something. Someone post their supper. What are you eating? Let's see what you're eating. Yeah, it looks like there's 7 people online. All right, let me switch the music. Yeah, Crypto Meolysis, are you doing a live stream tonight? What do we have here? But yeah, no one ever types in the Discord, so I would like to get it going, especially for you guys that are always here. Oh man. Ah, there we go. Thanks, my man. Yeah, it is great having a moderator. You can just put the link up in the chat, and you guys can click on it and go join. Yeah, what are we looking at? Oh man, we got Cloud9 back in the house. Yeah, I remember Cloud9 being here a couple times. They're starting to come back. Market's about to explode. uh, What's up, David Wood? CTX update. Yeah, we looked at CTX. Yeah, CTX is on the bottom, just like everything else that's on the bottom. You hit the macro bottom, and it's time to go up from here. And that's what we're seeing all over the place. Just a lot of coins, if it's not already up, they're hitting macro bottoms. Excuse me, or they're on the bottom. Like CTX here, looking on the monthly chart, you can see clearly it's been holding this level here. It's not exactly perfect with the fib, but it's not always going to be perfect. I would have to say the bottom is in. If they can get over this 205 and they get over 372, it's back to being bullish again. But if I was ever going to buy CTX, it would probably be here. I don't think it's going to go lower. I mean, unless we have some sort of a black swan or something stupid happens. Yeah, it's sitting right over the 618. Almost tagged to 786, so that screams bottom to me. You're sitting right over 185. So I don't think there's enough time to buy it ever again at this price. Unless we have a flash move up and then a crash, for summertime. But, we're already halfway through May almost. So once these coins start to grind up here and hit a higher high, the 618 at about 975, we'll probably get a pullback and you'll hold for a little bit. I mean, not that far, because yeah, and then we'll just shoot up to the moon. But from where you are now, to make a higher high is a 4.5, almost a 5x, and then 786 retracement, $19, $20 is pretty much a 9 to 10x. Is it going higher than that? I have no idea. If you think it's bullish and you think it's going to get bought and you think it's going to hit $1 billion market cap, that would be a 67, 68x to 140. There's no way I would hold CTX that high. I think $20 is probably going to be the top. All right, what did you say? Let's see. Yeah, it's normally 5. Yeah, you about to go live? If you're about to go live, I'll get off because we're way over 2 hours here. It's that time and we're about to eat. Is it too late to get on the Toshi train? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good time. I mean, Toshi's going to be a winner. And it's like, if I had the funds, I would have been buying these coins because we've been looking at so many things right now. We were watching Toshi before it broke the downtrend, and then we watched it after it broke the downtrend. Then it started to curl up, and then it started to spike, and now it's going. It's getting stuck, but it looks like it wants to go for a higher high, but there's no guarantee. So my mindset now is I'm not buying anything like this. I'm in here maybe, like Jasmy's right here. Jasmy's about to spike up. So if I would buy anything right now, I think it would be Jasmy at the moment. Peanut. Yeah. It's the same thing with Moodang and Peanut and Giga and Chill Guy. We pretty much saw the bottoms were in, so that was the time for you guys to get in on all these coins because now they're just running. We're getting stuck, but they've been running, so it's not bad. And I think we're getting better at it here, or at least I am. I mean, it's been working out well lately. We've been calling the bottoms on so many coins, and they're starting to run now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Peanut the squirrel, she put the bottom in. It's over. Yeah, it looks like it still wants to go up. You're bullish. You're over the 0.5. Looks like it's about to blow through this 55 cent level at the 618 and just go. I don't know, man. I don't know. Are we officially in alt season now that Ethereum is moving up? Are we going to be early, just like the high before the halving? I don't know. A lot of things are still looking extremely bullish to me. Peanut's one of them. Because if Peanut blasts out of here and goes all the way back to a new high, and a lot of these coins follow suit, that's almost a 17x from here. And from the accumulation, yeah, damn, that's a 50x. So if Peanut comes all the way up here to 736 and hits this level here, then that may be it. It may be time to just get out of whatever coin you're in pumping. But I don't think it is. Yeah, the Discord should be the link. Yeah, someone let me know if you can get on the Discord from that link. Unless there's a problem with the link. But it should be it. Let's see if anyone typed. Are we bearish still? Oh, no one's typed yet. Someone go join the Discord or go to the Discord and type something. Let's see if it's working. I may have to get a new link. I don't know. Oh, what's up, Zero Cool? You've been lurking. Welcome in. Yeah, waiting on him to go. Man, these coins look like they're about to go. Like I said, if I could get it on Jasmine right now with just anything, I'd put it in a long position right now because I can already see the green candle spawning in on Jasmine. I can already see it. The Discord link said expired. Oh man, that's why no one's joining it. Is there another link? Silver? Yeah, I may have to get a... Yeah, that's one thing I noticed about Discord is the link expires after so amount of time. I'm like, why? Yeah, maybe the description... Okay. You're gonna have to give me a minute. Where do I find to get the link at? Let's see. Oh man. Yeah, why do I have someone blocked? Yeah, I may have to do that after stream. I don't know where to get where do I find the link to share? But that makes sense why no one's been joining. Ah, okay. I think I found it. But the question is, can I put this in the chat? All right, my man. We'll see you. Yeah, you guys don't forget to go follow Cryptomyalysis. All right, let me see if I can do this real quick. So I got a new link. Let me go back to YouTube. I just want to see if this is going to work. So we'll go over here. Damn. Settings, channel. All right, what I'm going to do is put it in the... I'm going to put it in the description for this live stream, and then I'll fix it later. So Silver, my man, all the way at the bottom of the description in the links. All right, maybe that's it. Yeah, tell me if that works. I just put it in the description at the very bottom. I don't know if I can put a link in the chat. Let's see. There we go. Someone try it. You want to make some more money while it's stuck? Okay. Yeah, we're just trying this out, and it's pretty much the end of the live stream. I mean, we've been on it for almost 3 hours now. Jasmine has a very bullish looking structure right now. Yeah, I think Jasmine's about to spike up 40-something%. That's why I would love to, man, if I just had $100 for the 3x long to put on it right now, that would be nice. But yeah, Jasmine looks like it's about to start running. Hell, it may go higher than that. I don't know. All right, someone go join the Discord and let me know if it works. Let me switch the music. What do we want? Yeah, I think it's dumb that they expire like that. And you have to keep doing it. So let's see if it works. But yeah, Yosef, if you're still here, try the Discord link, because you can just direct message me in there. Yeah, and you guys hit the like button, please. Let's see. What did you say? Not sure whether to sell Toshi and buy Jasmine or wait it out. Well, Toshi's at resistance right now. It already pumped, so take that information as you will. And Jasmine, it looks like it's about to pump. Oh no, what happened? Did it not work, my man? You retracted your message. Yeah, we'll see if it works. Just need one person to join and say hi. But what was the coin you said? Benji. Yeah, Benji's a good play too. We look at that one all the time. Benji on base. Oh yeah, we're down to 20 people left in here. Yeah, I guess when you join Discord, you gotta have a Discord account, huh? Or can you just join? Because no one's joining yet. We're bearish. Wow, it's already 7 o'clock. Okay. How many polls do we got? Let's see. Damn, we're only at 78 on the poll. I'm sorry, I was texting my son. Let's see who we got in here now. Your app's not letting you open it. It's bearish. Yeah, we'll have to fix it. Maybe that's not the right link. I don't know. Am I more bullish on PNG than Swift? No, I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't know. Swift is. I don't know. Swift may go to $1. PNG already ran really hard. I mean, Swift did too to a degree, but it hasn't really ran. PNG already went to the moon and came back down. But Pangolin is a good one. A lot of people know about it. And I believe they have all the coins in circulation. So when it rips out of here, it's going to absolutely go. Yeah, and ICP's on the bottom too. There's so many coins that are in good spots to buy in right now. It kind of sucks that a lot of things happen in my life to get me to this point where I'm out of the market completely and I'm just broke. I spent the last couple of years just getting ready for the next bull run, and I'm in this spot. So ICP moved a little bit. I think the bottom was in on ICP though. At least not until the bear market. ICP's never coming back down here. You hit that final 786 support, you're getting stuck right now at 609. But at some point it's going to start spiking up. But I do believe that was the bottom. It's time to go up from here. I mean, it's still down here, so if you still wanted to load up on ICP, it's not a bad spot to be buying in. This thing is probably going anywhere from 75 to 200 bucks. I really think $75 is very possible. So if I load it up on ICP here, not bad, a 13x, and then 180 to 200 would be your 30 to 35x. But that's all you can ask for, is buying a coin at the bottom. Let me see if anyone joined. Nope, I guess it's not working. It's bearish, it's not working. She's bearish. My man Yosef's still here. Yeah, just do the Twitter or do the Discord later, and I'll try to check it. But I think it's pretty easy to just go join the Discord. Alright, so yeah, we haven't looked at a coin in a while, so we're going to leave it at that. I appreciate you guys coming in here. Hit the like button, join the Discord. Let's get this rolling before we actually flip bullish and we have 1,000 people in here. And we'll look for a new moderator at some point. But yeah, I appreciate the couple of super chats and super stickers that came in. I appreciate you guys hanging out for a couple of hours. Yeah, that's another positive with Swiftcoin. They're both good choices. But yeah, we're going to leave it at that for today. I will be back on at pretty much the same time tomorrow. And we'll get things rolling along, see what happens. But yeah, maybe Bitcoin will be moving tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Is tomorrow Wednesday already? Yeah, Bitcoin's still not doing anything. It's just kind of sitting here. So we will see what tomorrow brings. I appreciate everyone in the chat. I appreciate the support. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button on your way back to the shadow realm, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.